Hi, I'm Sue from createwithsue.com and welcome to my site. I'm just going to do a quick tutorial on how to access the library, the free resource library on the site. So you can see up the top here we've got a number of menu items. Welcome to wander your way through those menu items. They've got courses and projects in them, embroidery projects, all sorts of projects, papercraft projects. But you'll find, and also I want to talk to you quickly about the search bar. Use the search bar to find things that you're looking for. It works really well, especially on a mobile. But here's the library. Go back to where we're going. So there's the library. You click on that and it will take you to this entry point. So the resource library entry point. Scroll down and you'll read here if you already have the password enter here, but if you don't, you can scroll down a bit further and you can apply for the password. It's just a registration for the password there. Once you have the password, enter here and it will bring up the next page which has a spot to put your password. It wants to pre-fill it for me, so I'll just cut this bit out in a minute. So pop the password in and press enter and here you're in. So scroll down and have a wander through to look at the different projects that are available. They're lettered, so cars for example under C, appliques under A, Christmas under C. You get the idea. Flowers. So there's quite a few in there. I'll scroll back up and I'm going to go to this one here. So this is the exploding box and most of them are set up exactly like this one. You'll see the one above, boxes. So you'll get the file on the first one. It's the file there, the downloadable file, and then the next link across is the tutorial on how to make that project. So click on that. This one comes in SVG and FCM for ScanNCut, and it wants to open it for me, but I don't want to do that. Sometimes it will just download, and we'll just go to downloads and pop it there, and there it's opened it up there. Let's click on that. And I'll bring open this one here. And not everyone's opens in the downloads, so you can actually put that file wherever it suits you, but I'm just going to work from the downloads. You can see I've popped it in there. Looks like that. It's got a little zipper on it. And then you just choose extract all. This is I'm on a PC, so it'll be a little bit different on a Mac. Extract all. And here's where, if you haven't placed it in the spot you want it to live permanently, that you can actually use the browse feature and browse to a place on your computer where you would like it. You can either show the extracted files when complete or uncheck. That's up to you. I'm just going to extract it in the downloads folder. I have this file obviously a lot of times, so I'm not going to keep this one. I'll extract it there and it's opened it straight away. You'll also see it's opened a folder or created a new folder in the download folder of mine. We'll do that whatever folder you extract it to. And what you'll find is a file license. Most of them have that. Basically it just says please don't share the digital files with anyone. You can share my site and they can download these files themselves, but don't actually share the file with them. This particular one has an FCM version for the ScanNCut. It has an SVG version for the Cricut, if you happen to have a Cricut as well. And it also has an SVG for a ScanNCut there as well. So we will open that up. This is the SVG version. The other versions look very similar to this. And you'll see this one comes in a few layers. It has the base, layer 1, layer 2, layer 3 and the lid. So this is a box with a lid. You can make some alterations with it if you would like to. It's up to you. And I've opened Canvas Workspace in the background here, so I'm going to just get rid of a few boxes. Just move that out the way a little bit, over to the right a bit. And so this is the downloaded version of Canvas Workspace. Just get there. And just say we want to do the base, all you have to do is drag and drop. And there it's popped itself in. So you can go up to File and import from computer or your cutting machine, wherever your file is. But the drag and drop works really well. And this will come in, I think, because I've chosen the SVG version, so this will come in ungrouped, so a la natural, so to speak. Not designed, well, it is designed for the Canvas Workspace, but not a Canvas Workspace file as such. So you can see the different components. You can change these out. These four here are the dashed lines, which can be changed out to a draw line if you would like. This is similar for most of the files in the library. You can select them all and go up to the top right here and change those dashed lines to draw if you prefer not to have dashed lines. This is the same for cards, anything in my library. Just go to draw and you'll see on the right here all the shapes, all the dash shapes are draw. I would also recommend that you group this. So you can export it exactly like this and go File, Export to your machine, your cutting machine. If you go to move it once you get to the ScanNCut to position it differently on your cardstock, or for some reason, it's for any design, and it's the dashed lines aren't grouped with the main box or the main design, this is what will happen. It will come away. So you start moving it, and then to line it back up on your ScanNCut is very tricky. On here you just press the back button and you're fine, but on your ScanNCut it's not quite as easy as that. So I always recommend that if you're in Canvas Workspace and you have the option, you can simply select all the pieces. You'll see they're highlighted on the right. Down here, which I'll just move this up a little bit so you can see a bit better, there's a group button. You will also find it up here in the layers to group, and also Control G or a Command G if you're on a Mac. And then that is one file, and when you go to move it, it all stays together. On your ScanNCut you can actually select all and group it on the machine. It's just often when you send it over, sometimes you move it before you remember to do that bit. So if you haven't grouped it in here, not a big drama, try and group it or not move it when you get to your machine. Just a little tip to make it a bit easier for you. And then you go and cut it. So that's my resource library. You're welcome to wander around and have a look to see what you like to make. If you've got any questions, please ask me. I'll catch you in the next video. See ya.